on. Let's go.
Are we live for real?
I don't know if it's on yet, but it's on. Man, we got to get MYK back to host. This is rough.
You're rusty, man.
Yeah, dude. MYK just handles everything now.
Mm-hmm.
Which is great. But sometimes
I'm
he's not
still
around.
legitimately impressed that it still says most Thursday.
Wait, what? There's an S?
No, but it's not Thursdays, not plural.
He's not changed it in forever.
Yeah,
Look,
it's
man.
still the same.
Hey, look, there are updates coming. Have you guys seen the new logo?
It's been, the other slide where it says every day with no S. That's the even better. It managed to be misspelled twice.
Hold on. Let me show you this. While we got this rolling right now, we're waiting to get people in here, whatnot. Let me show you guys this, and let me get your feedback on it. So you guys can just tell me what you think without anyone else seeing it. Ready? I'm gonna put it in our little window.
Oh, what? I feel like you should showcase.
How about that? Oh, see, not judging. I should have kept your face's reaction on it. What about this one? Ricky didn't like that one. How about this one?
It's bothering. Everything's bothering me about it.
What bothers you about it?
Why is everything like? What's up with the? Why is it gotta be disconnected like this?
Why not?
It's like Mr. Freeze hit it with his fucking ice cream or something.
Well, the colors aren't final at all. It's a work in progress. It's not final, which is why I'm not showing everybody. See what I mean? So you guys like it? Cool.
The last letter makes me just want to refresh every single Chrome window.
Yeah, it seems like I gotta. I also want to recycle for some odd reason.
That's what No Fan said. Okay, maybe it's not the best because it's got recycling in it. I don't know. Recycling's good. People like recycling. You guys ready? Let's do this. Boom! This is BOOMcast number something.
I can't
gotta
stop
fade out the
looking
music.
at it.
Oh, come on. It's pretty good, right?
Like
It's drawing your attention.
Because you show me 3 different ones, and yet they're all like slightly different, but yet it's like why is the break in one of them so much bigger than the other?
What do you mean? Which one?
The second and the third one between in between
In the recycle one?
reload symbol. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that one. That was the update. That was the update. We made the recycle gap smaller.
It's like off center still. I don't get it.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's a work in progress, man.
It's like
it's an idea, you know. It's
like an egg-shaped like G.
What? I mean,
like
it is kind of oval,
part of
right?
an egg.
Yeah, I agree. The bottom is wider than the top part, right?
Yeah.
Because it's cut out like that. Yeah. Anyways, thanks for joining us, guys. This is the BOOMcast.
I know. It's giving me other team vibes. That's what it is.
Oh no! I know exactly what
it,
you're
right?
talking about. Yeah.
You see it? Yeah, it gives me that. It gives me that vibe.
You know,
I'm not saying that like it's the team is bad. I'm just saying.
No, I know what you mean. I see exactly. I literally.
The logo
see
looks
it now.
almost too similar.
Oh man, I didn't see it until you said it like that because I didn't realize the other thing next to it. Yeah. But we'll get to that when we get to that. I'll fix that. We'll get rid of that or something. Anyways, there's not a lot going on, right? You guys did a podcast. I was in Japan for the Tekken World Tour announcement for 2020. So then
I thought you were about to say for 20 minutes because that's what it really was.
You're not wrong. They flew me out to Japan, which is cool. I was out there with Markman and Michael Murray and Harada came by, so that was a lot of fun. I never really get opportunities like that to talk with those guys, so that was really cool because I got to see them across like 2 days and just kind of have like a little rehearsal day and whatnot. But just getting to talk to Michael Murray about the game and stuff, that was it was really cool to be in that little one-on-one kind of environment. But we announced the tour, and now we're in this situation where this coronavirus is getting all crazy. So we got more free time essentially on our hands. We don't know where things are going to end up, but right now that's where things are at. But you guys did a podcast. You guys talked about the Evo lineup and everything, Mortal Kombat not being in it. So let's start with that right now, right? Because Mortal Kombat not going to be at Evo, but this weekend is actually going to be Final Combat. That's the finals for the Mortal Kombat Tour, essentially. It's going to be happening this weekend. Are you guys excited about it? Ricky, I'll start with you.
Where is it?
It's in Chicago.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is it who's in it?
Sonic Fox.
And
Who else?
Hey man,
Oh,
I don't know.
There it is.
Look, I don't know. Look, Mortal Kombat's exciting. They're gonna have a free-to-play weekend leading up through the event actually. So if you guys are interested in Mortal Kombat 11, all the DLC and stuff is gonna be available free to play on PlayStation 4 and on Xbox One this weekend. So that's pretty cool. They're also gonna be showing off Spawn. He's the next DLC character. He comes out, I think, I want to say March 13th, and I think they're showing the gameplay reveal on Sunday, March 9th. So if you guys are MK fans, that's happening. There's also going to be, I believe, an LCQ tournament, which is cool because what's his name? MF Slayer is going to be there.
Wow, and like he's only existed on Twitter for the past like 5 years.
Yeah. Right? I haven't seen that guy in a tournament in a minute.
I haven't seen him since old Super Arcade.
Yeah.
We lost both old and new Super Arcade between the time I've seen him.
Yeah, so I mean, best of luck to him, dude. It's gonna be cool. Let's see. So that's all for the MK stuff. You guys want to talk anything about MK?
Nah, I'm hyped for it. I'll probably watch it. I don't know anything about the game.
Yeah, I feel like we've all kind of fallen off the MK train a little bit, right? Like we all used to play more of it back in the day.
A little bit.
Yeah, I mean, in MK 9 and 10.
I let that train pass. I stepped in it and I was like, oh God, wrong train.
I bought the ticket and just ripped it up and let it walk by.
Well, MK, hold up.
I managed to refund my ticket. I was pretty
See you
proud.
later.
No, yeah, you did, right? You bought MK11, you refunded it?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Yeah, because you played MK10 with Cassie, right?
Yeah, Cassie, and I was one of the Dirty Tanya users too. That was the only time I was ever good was when I played that cheap ass character.
Yeah, I mean, because the thing
Tanya.
was, Cassie was so cool in MK11. Did you even try her?
Nope.
None? Damn. She was, I thought her attitude in that game was like way better. Like in MK10, I thought she was just this little like wannabe, not even Johnny, just a wannabe Sonya essentially. But then in part 11, the current one, she got like way cooler. Also interesting, they said that they're going to continue development of MK11 after the finals. So it sounds like there might be another combat pack coming. I mean, everyone's waiting for this Spawn reveal to happen, the gameplay reveal, but there's a good chance, I think, that, you know, maybe they tease more, like the next combat pack or something, which could be very exciting.
The event's called what? Final Combat?
But
maybe
then
the
they
next
also...
one?
Oh, Final Combat Pack?
Oh, I don't know. I was teasing you up for a final combat joke.
Oh,
but
jeez.
it fell flat.
It fell hella flat. Is this the first time?
Yeah, literally.
Hold on. Isn't this the first time they've done a Final Combat?
I've never heard of that phrase.
Exactly.
So
you got to have multiple of them so that you can get to a final.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
Final.
Anywho, that's Mortal Kombat's tour. Gonna be closing out this weekend. Shout out to them. Hopefully, somebody other than Sonic Fox wins it, right? Because I think everyone's kind of bored when Sonic Fox just keeps winning the whole thing.
It depends.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I actually really enjoyed Sonic Fox and Perfect Legends shit.
Oh yeah. I mean, that was
I was really into that.
Well, listen, you need someone that's of Perfect Legends caliber to
need that
provide
heel.
that, because Sonic Fox wasn't going to do that by himself. He needed a Perfect Legend.
That's very true.
And Carl filled that
like
one
a Tom
out
Brady or
perfectly.
something.
Oh goodness, man! You know that reminds me, dude. I was talking to MYK yesterday. I think you're talking about the No Frills podcast, what they had with Kill Sage, and they were talking about, like, you know, if you're a new player going to a scene, right, and you're like, what fighting game would you want to play? And if you're just looking at Twitter, you know, then you would hella not become an NRS player because everyone is just complaining all the time. Yeah, I thought that was pretty good. And I think
that definitely depends on the community and how the community as a whole feels about the game, right? Because I feel like right now people would be more inclined to play a game like Street Fighter V, whereas like 2 years ago, that's the Twitter stock of Street Fighter V was plummeting.
Yeah, hella plummeting. But I mean, the thing that's also interesting about that, I feel like, what do you guys think about this? This is a really oddball kind of question, but do you think NRS kind of steered their community in that way with all the patches from MK9 and then responding to the complaints by fixing those changes in the patches? I feel like they kind of bred this community of like, if you guys complain, we will patch the game in that way for you. So continue complaining. And I feel like that's kind of become like the NRS way for the entire community now.
The thing is that I can't speak on the time before that became a thing, right? Like, you know, Mortal Kombat, what is it, 9?
Right.
didn't have any patches, right?
No, it did. It had hella patches.
They
But it
had
didn't have like crazy. Like it wasn't 10.
It had
like
hella
yeah.
patches.
but it was no. But it wasn't close to the level of 10, right? 10 was like weekly. It felt like
10 was definitely way too fast. But
yeah.
9 was
and
9 was slower, but they still had a bunch even early.
Yeah.
I don't remember. It's been such a long time. All I remember about MK9 was me getting pissed at you for calling a rematch after I had beaten you because you blocked like some weird cross up, but you were crouching, but you were airborne.
What? Oh,
I-
yeah.
I remember this, and we've never been able to replicate it. I think I was playing Kung Lao, and I was doing a dive kick. You were holding guard, but for some reason, you were crouching while
In the air.
airborne.
Yeah, I remember. Dude, I
And
have,
you wanted
I have
to
that video
restart after
clip.
that? You wanted to restart after that? That wasn't my
That was
fault.
bullshit, dude. I'm in the air blocking, crouching.
But you were blocking. It's fine.
Was I getting hit by mids? I don't even know, you know?
I don't remember either.
Get over it.
Dude, I forgot
I
about
still
that.
won, but I was like, what the hell, man? I can't control this. I don't know why you're blocking in the fucking midair, crouching.
The
Like,
funny
no
thing
sense.
about that, you brought that up, right? And that was in tournament, I think at like a Wednesday Night Fights or something.
It was, yeah.
But that happened to me randomly. I was filming when I was playing with Unconquerable, and we have that on film. Like it's on my old YouTube channel.
The same
thing where you're blocking in the air. Yeah, crouching. Super bizarre, right? So that was obviously a weird problem. But yeah, I was thinking about the MK scene and how maybe the developers have kind of bred the community to be complainers because they responded to them with patches that kind of affected them in that way. You know, and I was thinking about how that applies to Tekken now. You know, because now that, you know, Michael Murray, he had that tweet like, hey guys, put all your thoughts together in one place so we can look at it. You know, it's made everyone kind of have like, my opinion is fantastic. I'm going to post this shit on the internet. You know, whereas Tekken in the past was like, don't ask me for shit, you know? And now it's this point where everyone's like, oh, they need to change Orbital, bro. Change Orbital. Leroy's Orbital is too good. And now it's like, is that going to be their path where they just keep on having to respond to the community and then we're going to have a bunch of complainers? I hope not, you know? But fingers crossed, because I don't want that shit to happen.
I don't think so. So far, it doesn't seem like Namco has shown that that's kind of the direction they go. Like, they don't seem to listen to a lot of the community's like major complaints because the community, the majority of the time, are idiots, myself included. Yeah. Like we're not testers, right? We're not like hearing someone that's like a Lee main talk to Michael Murray about Lee's problems. I listen to that shit. I'm like, what, are you?
That's some Maury Povich shit, dude.
Come
Seriously.
on, man. Like, you think he cares?
Yeah.
And it's like, you know, it's like that sounds like a personal problem.
It's not even your character, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that's great.
Oh man, that shit makes you laugh.
Yeah. So I mean, obviously, you know, we're just talking about Mortal Kombat, and we're talking about Sonic Fox. Sonic Fox and MKLeo have departed Echo Fox, right? Like, so, you know, Echo Fox obviously they had big drops earlier. You know, JDCR Satan no longer there. We all know about that. That was like a year and a half ago, whatever. That team now seems to be like completely disbanded from the FGC, right? I don't even know if they still do stuff outside of the FGC. I assume they must have some connection to some random esports still, but it seems like they're finally cutting ties with everything. Also, Cygames Beast has disbanded their team, right? So the Daigo team that had Daigo, PR Balrog, Infectious, Fudo, Gamerbee, all those guys are released now. I guess they're all free agents, which means we may not get to see them in tours and stuff. So it's kind of a hard time to be a top level sponsored player almost.
It feels like you're not safe, no matter who you are, right? At this point, right? You see Echo Fox kind of fall apart, and you know, rightfully so, understandably why it fell apart. You know, if you guys hadn't had a chance to read the story, it goes into depth. I'm not going to talk about it because you guys should have known already, but it's some shit that went down.
I don't know about it.
You didn't know about it? I ain't going to tell you anyway.
Don't make Suiken tell the story.
I'm not going to tell this story because I'm going to make it way worse than it really is. He's racist. Anyways, so...
What? Wait, what? Who?
Oh, God.
Anyway.
Oh, Echo Fox.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Beast.
Yeah, no, well, now you see Beast, and then it's kind of like these guys are like, wow, this is like the top of the pedestal type of deal, right? And to see that tweet, even though like just saying like, oh, the contracts are coming to an end, and this is it for our players. Where do they go now? Where do you go from being on the top and getting disbanded? Where do you go? What
As
do you
a player,
do?
you mean?
Yeah.
I mean, like, look at JDCR, right? Like, he's been kind of all over the place since Echo Fox. He had that, like, short OGN thing for EVO. Then he had some other shirt he was wearing leading up to some other event near the end of the year. I don't remember what it was, but it, he doesn't seem to have a sponsor, which is crazy because he's JDCR. He's a top player. I think he was top 4 in the TWT for 2019, and he doesn't have a sponsor. And now you see Xbox, they release Sonic Fox, MYKless, Cygames splits off from Beast. So, and I heard that was something to do with Grand Blue publishing. So there's some kind of connection with Cygames and Grand Blue, and not want to conflict with the team or some shit. I don't know. But point is, Daigo, PR Balrog, Infectious, Fudo, GamerB now have less of a chance of getting to events, right? Like Daigo, obviously he's Daigo. He's got a bajillion NASCAR sponsors on his back. He'll be fine, right? Fudo's Fudo. I think he'll pull through. PR Balrog though, like he hasn't been super notable in a while.
Yeah. Well, you said that they're still trying to keep the team together, right?
Daigo said that he wants the team to remain together. Like,
but the thing is that the whole like the Beast thing is still Daigo's thing. Cygames was just one thing that like helped sponsor it.
It was a big part of it, I think.
Yeah, of course, it was a big part. But I think Daigo, he's doing that whole NASCAR thing where it's like, you put dynamic fastener on your butt and then you wrestle. That's some MMA shit, man. Yeah. Put Condom Depot on your hat. And then
Jesus.
Why can't you have Condom Depot on your butt and dynamic fastener on your hat?
I don't know, man. You got to ask the MMA
Why are we
designers,
on
dude.
this?
I like the back in the day in the UFC when it was like a free for all about like who can get advertisements on someone else's shorts.
Yeah.
Dynamic fasteners on everyone, and legit MMA fans are like, "What the fuck is dynamic fastener?" But see, we know the name because we've seen it all the time. Dude, I think Char told me that it's like a bolt company. Or something. I don't remember. It's some shit that I'll never buy or never use. But it's funny, and I know about it, so it helps.
Yeah, they make bolts apparently, huh? Great, fantastic.
Anyway.
I mean, I don't want to get sidetracked, but the MMA card coming up this weekend, I'm pretty excited about. Okay, fine. Real quick sidetrack. Adesanya Romero, pick one.
I want Izzy to win.
Yeah, me too. But it's so crazy. I can't believe we called him out. Okay, back on track. Smash. We don't ever talk about Smash. They got a world tour now. It's 2020. They got a world tour. They got circuits for both Ultimate and Melee. And here's the thing, right? Hungry Box was at Summit, and he made this like big old stink, like hey man, Nintendo, I love you guys, but can you guys please support us? Like everyone else is supporting us here, except for you guys. Please make this happen. So now all of a sudden they've got a tour, and it's not from Nintendo. I don't know how this came together. From my understanding, it's through Smash GG, but it's got a huge prize pool, $250,000. It's gonna have multiple stops. There's gonna be an LCQ, so it's got the whole works. It seems pretty cool.
Yeah,
good opportunity for all those guys.
It's just you hope that the community ran aspect of it is run well and fairly. Yeah. One of the rules I read was kind of interesting. Was that they said wobbling was bad, and that's I think that's the ice climbers.
Ice climbers? Mm-hmm.
Ice climbers, yeah.
I wonder what the community actually thinks about that because it's I don't know. I don't know if it's actually like
it's pretty whack
or
it's pretty whack from what I heard.
Yeah, I don't know if it's always banned or not banned. Like I don't know what the evil rules were for it.
Well, we're gonna have to ask.
We gotta ask someone from Smash.
I mean, I've heard of the ice climbers, and I remember Cherry talking to me about them, and he said it was fucked up, right? And no one wanted to play against the ice climbers and all that wobbling shit.
Yeah.
So off of that, I mean, I can only imagine it has to be something like god awful for them to really call it out, right?
Yeah. Curly W says it's been not banned mostly since EVO 2013, but many places have rebanned it in the past year. So
a lot of places are switching the monitors instead of CRTs.
Dude. The Smash world has changed. This is what happens. You get all this big money even if you're grassroots, and now you got to switch things up. You can't play on your CRT. You got to play on a monitor now. Jeez.
That's unfortunate. I was praising Smash for having some of the strongest quads in the game to be able to pick up those CRTs nonstop. You got to have some massive. They're always working on leg day.
They're always working on leg day. I mean, they kind of have
those heavy ass CRTs. Now they're going to be weak again.
Dude, that dash when you go to Evo, I told you guys this story already, but I love watching from a hotel window to the parking lot. It's ringside seats for me. Watching Smash players carry their CRTs across the hot pavement, right? And as they're running, they have a CRT. They're like, whoa! Their fucking pants start coming down or something.
My pants are dropping. My CRT.
What's gonna happen?
Oh God! I tried to find the image right now. I had an image of somebody who mounted their CRT into their wall, so it just looked like an LCD. Because
Oh yeah, I saw it.
oh, that was great. Yo, shout out to Markman in the chat. We got Wade
yo,
Gamble
Mark,
there
what's
too.
up?
Wade Gamble seems to know a lot about Smash. By the way, 125K for Melee, 125K for Ultimate. He said they wanted to ban Bayonetta. I think that was his main reason for figuring out all this information about the tournament.
He's a Bayonetta main.
Wade
Definitely
Gamble?
is a beta.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, come on now.
He's got
So-
a kid, so I'm sure his kid probably beats
I read
his
into
ass in
his
Smash.
PSN accounts a few times that they're always like big booty Asian or something. He's definitely a Bayonetta fan.
That sounds like Wayne.
That is way.
God. So what else is happening? CPT side of things. I mean, I
Oh.
think the last time you guys had a podcast, you guys were talking about the netcode of Street Fighter V, right? Like, if you guys don't remember, there was a community pass that came out. People liked it, but it was affecting the PS4 play. So Capcom was like, we hear you. We got this. They released a patch. It's not quite what everyone expected. You know, it's like got mixed results. You know, PS4 players like, yeah, it's back to being good again. Everyone else like, what? This isn't as good as the last patch. And then it's just kind of mixed. It's all over the place, right? So apparently, Ono today actually tweeted this out. Is it from today? I'm just double checking before I click it. Maybe it was yesterday. Boom. He said a lot of people. I'm gonna read the translated version, right? A lot of people. Thanks for enjoying. Also, some CPT has been canceled. Oh wait, this isn't the one. Shit.
No.
You
Anyways,
clicked on
it was the
wrong
other one. Is it this
It's the
one?
other one.
The
Damn it,
funny thing is
man.
that you translated a tweet from
This one?
Korean. That's
This
not even
one.
his
I
language.
figured it out. Look.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
you go, son.
How are you gonna translate a tweet that's Ono can't speak English? I don't think his Korean's very good either. So you translating it his Japanese from Korean to English. It's like
Kage. You know, like I nailed it.
you want the hardest translation possible, huh?
Point was, basically, they're looking to fix the netcode again. They're talking about another future update about it. So that's recent. That was the one from today. Shout out to Event Hubs for posting about that. That's where I found out about it. So yeah, he says, after the update, we heard various opinions from players. We have a lot of feedback about netcode. Dev team is still watching that opinion. Dev team wants to create Street Fighter V that meets players' expectations. So sounds like they're not done trying yet. If you read this whole thing, basically they talk about maybe fixing the matchmaking. You know, because a lot of people, since the game's launch, have been complaining like, hey, I'm in Canada and I keep getting matched with South America, bro. Like, what the hell? You know, how is this 4 bars? So it sounds like that might be the path they're headed. What you laughing about there, Rick?
I've never. Okay, I don't go to event hubs very often, if at all. What the hell is that player trends with Hungrybox being a loser? It's going down.
Wait a
what
second.
Is this the stock market? Like,
What is this?
Yeah, Alucard's going up, man, in Street Fighter 4.
I gotta sell my Hungrybox before.
You can sell your crab, dude. Krabby keychain.
Oh, God, I forgot about the crab incident, dude.
That's cool, I guess. Minus 75 Hungrybox. You better get your game up, though.
Yeah, step it
whatever
up,
these-
Hungry Box. You got a tour announced
points.
for your games. You can make everyone hella money, so that's cool. But you're still dropping stock over here, man. No one's happy about it. That's pretty funny. So then here's the thing, right? This is the big topic that's happening right now. Coronavirus. It's affecting everything, right? So this is the tweet I accidentally showed you guys earlier. Ono says, I got something important to tell you. Please read this attachment. Capcom has closely been monitoring the news about the coronavirus. Basically, they've decided to remove Brussels Challenge 2020, NorCal Regionals 2020, and April Annihilation 2020 from this year's Capcom Pro Tour. The points allocated to these events will be removed from the pool. All points for the remaining schedule will stay intact. So obviously, this is a huge change to the CPT. And the question mark now becomes, how do all of the other tours respond, right? Like, I think I know one of the SNK tours got postponed. Obviously the MK tour is happening still because it's in America, and America's like, yeah, it's not a problem. We got this. So that's where things are for CPT. What is this one about? Capcom Pro Tour events canceled due to coronavirus. C-Virus gets Brussels Challenge NCR and Annihilation quarantined. I don't think that's right at all. That's not how quarantines work. Close that one out there. But yeah, so basically, Ono is saying the Intel World Open qualifiers will remain as scheduled, blah, blah, blah. But coronavirus is screwing everything up, man. It sucks.
Yeah.
It really sucks. And of course, this doesn't stop with just Capcom, right? If you move over to the Tekken side of things, you see it right here. Boom. Coronavirus outbreak, which has had global health implications. Tokyo Tekken Masters has been postponed. This was supposed to be the first week of April. So now it's postponed. We don't know when it's coming back. Question marks, right? Question marks. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
But it sucks. Yeah, actually,
Man,
let's take a look at the actual tour website. I'm going to do this off screen in case I show you my porn on accident, because I've been worried about that. That's why we need MYK back.
So he can show us his porn?
Much better than mine, I'll tell you that. Here we go, the tour. So now you can see the tour's been updated, the website's been updated, TekkenWorldTour.com. You don't see Tokyo Tekken Masters at the top anymore, but they're still saying on here that NorCal Regionals is going to be the start of the tour, April 10th, and then the mix-up, right? Mix-up on the 18th. The thing about the mix-up, though, they tweeted out this. Dear FGC, we are currently monitoring the situation. We'll update you as soon as possible in regards of the mix-ups holding. From now on, please have any booking on hold, travel, hotel, or pass. And that sucks because obviously these are the bigger events, right? Like Tokyo Tekken Master was a master event. Mix-up, master event, right? So these are the biggest events, the most point opportunities for the players. Obviously the CPT said that they're going to take the points out of the pool, right? Is that what they said?
Yeah, they're going to take it out. Yeah.
So now it's like, where does this leave everything? It's kind of this question like, I don't have enough investment into the point structure and the total points available to understand the implications of this for the Tekken World Tour. Like, I think you'd need to talk to someone like Rickstah or something. But it's confusing, right? Like, and with Tokyo Tekken Masters, they said it's postponed. That event usually takes place at Bandai Namco's office, so I feel like that's an easier one to say, like, all right, let's have that again. But when you're someone like the Mix-Up and you're just a tournament organizer in France, like, it's much harder, I think, to cancel your event and be like, all right, let's put this on another weekend. Because if you scroll through this whole list here of all the stuff that's happening in the Tekken World Tour, there is basically something that happens every single weekend going forward for the rest of the year. So it's a packed schedule, and it's not going to be easy to prevent an overlap. At this point, I don't think you can prevent an overlap. Tokyo Tekken Master is basically going to have to happen unless it fits like right in between here. I think, there's basically very few gaps. So
I think this season is the biggest season of Tekken World Tour that we've ever seen. And for this to happen now at this junction is pretty rough, because it's not, even these tournaments go on, there are countries right now that have like no flights to certain countries now. Even if they wanted to come, they couldn't come, right? And the hardest hit countries, of course, we already know, that's going to be the problematic area, because a lot of those players want to come out and try to earn points, right? And now they're not letting people fly out. And JDCR, I think, might have got on the right track and hella left early. And he's in America right now, gearing up, and everyone else is like, oh damn, I still have my slippers on, and they're not even doing anything. But I don't know. I think safety is always going to be the best thing to do, of course. And then we were just having a Wednesday night fight, and we had this talk already, and we had over 48 players. Yesterday. And yesterday, California recently put out a state of emergency. And because of the state of emergency, if you guys didn't know, a lot of people ran to stock up on some items, right? Costco sold out, Sam's Club, all that same shit, right? So it's getting serious to the point where people are really getting scared. But were we scared? Hell no. We still went over there to play some fucking Tekken. Over 48 players? Man, I don't know. I'm scared. I'm scared to travel, but at the same time, like, I still want to play.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys didn't know, if you guys were wondering where MYK is, like Suiken said, people have been panicking out here in California. MYK, he had to go stock up on toilet paper, dude. Like, it's on the screen right there. He's got a whole room full of toilet paper. Maybe water would have been more useful. I'm not sure. But MYK, he's got his priorities in line.
He's in TPR houses.
But no, seriously, I went to Costco yesterday. What?
It's pretty good because it looks like MYK.
Yeah, it is MYK. I mean, MYK's been working out a bit, maybe. That picture, but it's pretty close.
That's damn close.
I can't believe you unpackaged all those like 4-packs or something. He unpacked them and stacked them up.
Mm-hmm. But what was I saying? Yeah, I went to Costco yesterday, and just that's where I get my toilet paper and my paper towels, and I get bottles of water, which are bad for the environment. I know, but you know, I got them. I gotta drink them. But basically, I went there, and they got a sign up that says, you know, we are out of freaking water, toilet paper, paper towels, and disinfectant wipes. And it's like, what? And then the whole section back there, what they usually have it, is just empty. It's like barren. It's weird. It's super odd. Like, because I don't feel, even though we're in like the state of emergency or whatever, I don't feel really threatened by it, you know? But obviously people are taking it a lot more seriously than I am. It's a rough situation. And I've been traveling quite a bit, you know, and if you guys haven't been keeping up on the news with coronavirus, it's crazy, right? Apparently, U.S. has tested 1,500 people. Korea has tested 150,000 people. So literally like 100 times more, you know? So we're like a little bit behind here. And that was the thing, you know, I came back from Evo Japan. I was super duper sick for 2 weeks. I thought I had it. I was so positive that I had it. I was like, dude, I have every symptom, etc. Finally, when I started feeling better, I went to the doctor. I went to urgent care. And I was like, hey, can you check me for this? And then they were they're like, it's not herpes.
We're good, boys. Full
yeah. No, but they told me like, you know, it's you know, you seem like you're doing well. We don't have the equipment to test here. You can try at an emergency, like an ER, like I went to urgent care, right? So if you go to an ER room, which is like $250 with my insurance at least, then you can see if they have it, which is not even a guarantee at that point. But they're like, you know, and, you know, if you think that you really have it, then we gotta actually like contact public health and stuff. It's just a really big headache. So you seem fine. Just go home and rest and, you know, try and stay away from other people. And I was like, all right, cool. You know, and so I think it's probably gonna get worse. It's probably gonna get worse. You know, the Olympics coming up in summer, they're talking about postponing it till the end of the year. So that's crazy. Yeah. I don't know, man. It's this whole year is kind of at risk.
I mean, yeah. Contagious virus, you know, running rampant all over the world. Small cases, but the cases, you know, I always say like I'm getting all my information directly from the source. So thankfully, you guys already know my wife works in the medical field, and she gets information directly from the CDC. Everything gets updated. So it only affects 1%. In the total right now, the flu.
When you say affects, you mean like actually kills people?
Yeah. I mean, like right now, the flu kills more people right now, as of today.
Okay.
The flu kills more people, and the coronavirus is only for the U.S. populace only affected 1%.
Yeah.
So
it's crazy.
It's crazy. It's just like I think the media. Like I think the media is a big part of it. You know, it's like they're just saying this person's infected, but this person's been infected for 2 months now, and they're already on the road to recovery. Oops, didn't put that in the article, right?
Yeah,
it just starts like that, you know.
Yeah, the scary thing is like it's really deadly for like older people and people who have like already pre-existing health conditions, especially if you're like over your 60s essentially, right? So if you have lung conditions, heart conditions, etc., you're gonna have issues, right? But if you're like a younger person, you're probably gonna survive. But the problem that they're worried about is, you know, you're younger, you're gonna survive. You know, you go hang out at you know, Evo, you give it to everyone there, they take it back everywhere, they go around the world, and then they give it to their parents and grandparents, and they all die. You know, so like that's like the bigger concern, I think. It's not so much the people who contract, just how much it's gonna keep spreading. And they don't know anything about it. Like they don't know if it's gonna be like a seasonal thing, like whether when summer comes around, you know, it'll just start disappearing, you know, kind of like other flu strains, etc. So who knows? But right now everything is up in the air. The mix-up's up in the air. Tokyo Tekken Master is delayed. NCR is not going to be a CPT event. I think that event is still happening, though. So if it goes forward and there's no announcement from TWT, it's still going to be the first stop on the tour. Are you guys going, NCR?
Is it still in Sacramento?
It is in San Jose, California.
San Jose, yeah.
That's a little better.
Yeah, it's a little better. It's a maybe.
I thought we were still all going maybe now.
I think we're all going to try to get there. But this is you know, it's still a month away, so we got some time to see what happens. You know, also, you know, at the TWT announcement event, they kind of alluded that Fakam was going to be coming out before the TWT started. You know, and people now that Tokyo Masters got delayed, they're like, oh man, do you think this means Fakamram's going to get delayed? How do you guys feel about that?
I don't feel anything about it. If it's got to get delayed, it's got to get delayed. You know,
The tour, but what about the character?
Same thing, same exact thing. If it gets delayed, it gets delayed. I mean, the thing is that we don't even have a release date anyway, so we won't even know if it's delayed.
Yeah, it's right on time, unless it comes out after Tokyo Masters' old date. You know?
I mean, yeah, they said that it was going to come out spring, right? Mid-spring, early spring, something like that. But that should be in March. I think they should, if Fakamram is ready to be released, let him be released on schedule. On schedule doesn't matter. But the fact that because he gets released, updates will get released. People are excited, obviously, right now for some changes. Michael Murray, Lord Murray himself had stated that there were going to be some additional changes, not just Leroy, but some additional changes.
Yep.
For what he's going to change, we don't know, but it's always going to be we've always started guessing, it's going to change up the whole meta. Leroy's going to be gone. Akuma's not going to be good. Geese is done for. But he could have just did 3 things and that's it, left it alone, right?
Yeah, because the way they split up the patch, right? They kind of rushed out the changes to Leroy because people wanted to see those changes first. So we got the Leroy patch mid-February. But then he did say that there were going to be more changes to more characters, coming with the Fakamram update, essentially. So, I think that you're right. I think that people are going to be looking forward to that update. Let me ask you guys this, though. What do you guys think needs to be changed in this current version of the game right now, before the tour starts? Characters specific. Let's say characters. What characters do you think need the biggest hit, or specific moves?
I think Ricky's got a good handle on this. Go ahead, Ricky.
I have 0 handle on this.
It's Akuma, man. Come on.
It's Akuma. We're all talking about Akuma.
Everyone is complaining about Akuma still.
I'm not complaining about Akuma.
Exactly.
Dude,
exactly.
do you not remember the team tournament we had last week and you were playing Brandini, right? And you were playing him and he said, after he fucked you up with Akuma, you said, damn, that does not feel good to get hit by that.
Oh, yeah, I did say a bunch of that shit. Yeah.
Yeah, Akuma still seems super buff, man.
Nah, but I'm not burning any bridges, dog. You kidding me? I gotta go back to that. I gotta go back to
that shit. You're gonna play Gaddy.
No, Ganu gets back 1 by every fucking character that has a back 1 counter hit move or something. Man, you can't throw it down 4-3 without risking your entire health bar.
But that's like every character.
Yeah, but with Akuma, I can hit down 3.
Yeah.
That shit high crushes.
Well, just use Law or some shit like that.
He doesn't have a down 3.
Nope. He's got a down 2-3.
I'm pretty good with that though.
Are you?
Because I mash it a bunch. So the more you throw it out, the more it's gonna hit.
Yeah, I like your Ganryu so far though, but you don't have any changes that you want to see for the game at all?
Changes? I mean, to be honest, it's like the game. To me, it's still fairly like newish, right? So I'm still kind of.
You just barely came back. You just been gone for like 2 months.
I'm still not back, right? I've been MIA because I've been silently protesting Leroy, and now the silent protest is over, and so now I'm vocally protesting Leroy.
Wait, so you still don't like Leroy?
Nah, I think he's okay. Honestly, I don't really have any big changes. I still think he's hella good. I think he's hella good, and I still think Akuma's hella good too. So
yeah, I think Akuma.
I would rather not change them so much, but buff other characters.
Everybody else. Yeah,
that's more my style.
I would rather go the other way because I feel like with season 3 they extended the wall carry for so many characters that it's like kind of gotten a little too crazy. I wouldn't say it's like anywhere near like 5.0 crazy or anything, right? But I think wall carry released the damage, more damage potential, and I feel like that's gotten a little out of hand. So I'd like them to take a step back, a little bit away from where that was headed. Also, they made this change, which I really don't like. We haven't really seen it play out much yet, but a lot of like third hits of strings are now delayable and like counter hit launchers. I don't like that. I don't like that kind of a change at all. I think that is counterintuitive to new players. I feel like that's the most frustrating thing for new players. Like, first of all, when you're a new player and you get hit by a string, you're like, what the hell? I didn't know there was a third hit there. And before, that's what happened. I didn't know there was a third hit there. I got knocked down. Now it's, I didn't know there was a third hit there, and they get a full combo. So I think that's just not a good
It's coming from
idea.
the guy that plays 2 characters with launchers as regular hits on the third hit.
That's what I'm saying.
What
This
are you
bitch
talking
over
about?
here fucking complaining.
Junkyard.
Yeah.
Back 1-2-1.
Low parry. That is me first hit counter hit, not third hit counter hit.
No, I know, but
the old back 1-2-1.
You could delay it, right?
The
You
old
could
back
have to
1-2-1.
counter hit straight up.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Come on.
Like I said, that's hard for new players. That's why everyone's like, man, Law is so trash
No.
good.
I think
Now they're
it's
making
fun
everyone
right now.
Law. Think about it.
I think that's better than me.
Yeah,
That's better.
Law's a bitch ass character.
Law's amazing.
We need
Screw
some more
you guys.
adjustment.
Screw you guys. Look, okay, look. Since you guys are
That's just a
taking
weird thing for you to complain about, considering that
Yeah.
that's kind of like your basis as a player.
You're making some sense there. You're making some
Dude,
sense
it's
there.
like the game. I think the game is so easy currently right now for new players to learn. I mean, eventually they're gonna have to learn these strings. It's
But
all
if
it's all
they
learn
them.
how to block.
Yeah, there you
Yeah.
go.
Crazy.
I mean, okay, maybe it will help them learn faster because it'll launch them instead of just hitting them now.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe.
Get back, motherfucker.
Oh god. The other thing I want changed, dude. I want Jin's parry changed. How do you guys feel about that?
You want it to what? Like have more recovery?
I want it to have no auto block.
No auto block is that's a.
You have to
How
actually
does
think to
Leroy's-
use a parry.
How does Leroy's parry work?
He has
after?
no auto block. He has
No
they added
auto
recovery
block.
frames to it, so
Yeah.
it's more punishable.
Yep. No, I agree. There should be no auto block for it.
Has it always had auto block?
At least since Tekken's Tag 2. I don't, because who the fuck played Jin in
I
Tekken 6?
forgot how it works. Jimmy Jace explained it one time, but it's something like he parries, auto blocks, parries, and then auto blocks again or something.
In terms of what?
Like in terms of the entire range of the frames.
I don't think that's true.
I don't know. Ask Jimmy J. Jimmy J. Tran knows the answer. Somebody else probably knows the answer too. But yeah. Parry suck, why nerf it? Hold on, somebody said parry suck, why nerf it? Jin can parry into a safe wall bounce. Jin can do a safe auto block parry into a safe wall bounce. That's guaranteed.
Not
So
guaranteed.
yeah. No, on certain situations it's guaranteed.
Yeah, certain. That's the key
Yeah.
one. Because
But-
the parry's not universal. It's like, his parry's not universal in the fact that when he parries something, he always gets this thing. It's not that
Right.
way.
But like the thing is if you parry something big enough, he gets it. If he does it and it wasn't big enough, you block it, he's safe, right? Or you have to commit duck against the wall, essentially, against it.
Right. I'm just being, picky. Just making sure that you're phrasing it correctly because
Sure. My point is, it's dumb, and they should change it. Because the wall bounce are ridiculous, his wall carry is hella good, and the parry on top, is like the icing on the cake, right? And the fact that they nerfed Leroy's parry was kind of odd to me, first of all. Let me say, because he's what the hell is this? Wing Chun, right? That's his thing, right? Isn't it known for parries? Like, why the hell does he get the parry nerf but get to keep his down 2-4? Down 2-4, is that the Wing Chun specialty for ending combos and shit? You know what I mean? Of course not. It looks bizarre. So I feel like it's kind of weird that Jin has a better parry than Leroy. I don't know. That's just me. But yeah, characters I want nerfed: Akuma, Zafina, Geese Howard. Maybe Jin.
I don't know about the Safina one. I think
Zafina's
the Safina.
hella good.
Wait, hold on. Let me finish what I was gonna say about Safina.
Sure.
I think the only thing Safina needs to get nerfed on is her movement. Her movement is too strong. It's clearly S+ tier, and because of her movement, it makes the character very viable, very good in high tier, in good players' hands, especially.
Yeah.
When a character can step strings and no one else can do it, then you gotta know it's pretty good.
It's great. Plus, she's got just really good crushing. Her down 3 is hella good. Her down 4-2 crushes really well. I think there's just a lot of stuff that's really powerful about that character. Like, I thought when she came out that she's just Zafina. I know how to play against Zafina, right?
Yeah.
And then I played against Arson. I was like, what the? I remember having what the fuck moments against Zafina, but now it's like,
that was like the easiest thing to predict when she first came out.
oh yeah,
Like as soon as you saw how good her movement was, it was just like she's gonna be a strong character with someone with good movement and good reaction.
Yeah.
And then you put in Arson's hand, it's like, well, that's fucked up.
Yep. No, she seems great. I think she's really good. And I mean, I don't know what the best way to nerf her is. Like, I think down 3 should keep you closer on block. A lot of times, I'll try with Laws while standing one to punish, and it goes over her because she's so low.
Yeah.
So they should do something about that. It seems really good because it's a countered launcher too, right? So it's semi safe as a countered low launcher, which is annoying. You know how I feel about counter low poke launchers, so
Mhm.
it's an issue for me. And then the crush and the down for 2, whatever. Anywho, that's what
I like how you're wondering about whether or not the complaining. About
Yeah,
arcade
I'm
games,
waiting.
and then all of a sudden, this entire segment was just you complaining.
Look, man, someone's got to do it. Somebody's got to take a stand. Michael Murray asked me for a list of changes. All right, I'm making a list of changes.
He asked everybody for a list of changes. I like how they put it out. Like Michael is like, "Hey, everybody, well, here's it is. If you want to complain." And then in the background, he's like, "Hey, you testers, you're fired." But yeah, go ahead, everybody, go and test it out. Send it out to us. Let us know what you feel.
God. And there's so many people. There's so many people who reply to that. Like, I think you should have an army of like pro players to test and balance the game. Because
Hell no.
hell no. I was like, what are y'all talking about? These guys have an invested
Ta-da-na-na.
interest in making their character good, or like nerfing someone else's character.
But see, that's the thing. See, Mike, when Mike said that shit, he made the call, and it gave everybody the feeling of, oh my god, Michael Murray needs me. Namco Bandai needs me. Let me go ahead and get back to work. Mr. Murray, I'll have this for you tomorrow morning. Like, it's like, oh my god, like, dude, you don't even go out and compete. Like, what are you talking about? Oh, Laser needs nerves. She's so good. 3-hit string launchers. That's Rip, by the way.
I was wondering my voice sounded like, yeah, it sounded just like me.
Sound like a dick in your mouth.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
All right.
Professionals here,
Enough
huh?
of that.
Anyways,
Enough of that.
anything else we got to cover, guys? I told you it's gonna be a short one, right? I think we got everything.
I think this is Suiken's last show.
He's getting fired.
Until MYK is the host again.
Yeah.
Writing off my resume right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, get
I
out
bet
of
you
here.
Michael Murray made that tweet just so that he could see all of them and then just point out and be like, "You see what this asshole said?" He just reads through that shit. It's just like, look at this dummy.
Yeah, that's what they're all doing. They have like the company boardroom, whatever. They just post up the dumbest post up on the thread.
I just laugh.
They just print out tweets and then frame that shit, put it on the wall.
Remember when these guys thought they knew what they were talking about? Remember what they said about Lee?
Michael Murray should do like a podcast and be like, read bad tweets, right? And then it'd be all those fixes, right? The ones that people really want. He's just like, oh, give such and such more meter, laughs, and shit like that.
That would be fun.
I would want him to just be completely like just like totally like just fucking with people. Just be like, Akuma needs buffs. Put that in his back pocket. It's like, all right, we'll hold on to that one. Keep moving.
Dude, like, I didn't even know until I talked to him, but like, they're, obviously, like, we're like this like hardcore audience, and like we have a pretty good understanding of like where the game's headed in terms of like balance and everything and how it looks overall. But like they have to balance like the thoughts and Twitter thoughts of people who are just like, where's my new costumes for Eliza? Like that kind of shit. And it's like, so he's like paying attention to all that
No
shit.
one said that shit, okay?
I'm sorry. Yeah.
No one has said that
Where's
shit,
my
bro.
Eliza costumes? Fucking, yeah, that's what it sounds like. And exactly, it was Suiken.
I've said buff Eliza, and she definitely needs buff. And I have valid opinions from high-level players such as Nee and Chanel to back me up, okay?
Oh, God.
Wow,
Yeah,
impressive. Yeah, Nee looks like one of those guys actually who's been doing that. He's been taking the NRS route, right? Where he's been suggesting all these things and being like, oh man, this really sucks as a top player to do this. I really hope this game company balance patches for me.
When did he start doing that?
Like 2 years? I don't know. He's been tweeting like that for a while now.
The thing is, like, you remember, like, back in the day where everyone was...
He's always just putting out cat photos or some shit.
No, but it's like, I remember on Tekken Zaibatsu, you'd always see these people that were like, man, but we always bitch about everything, but, those Japanese and Korean guys, this bitch. And then we got on Twitter, and we started following everyone else, and it's like, no, they bitch just as much as everyone else. Everyone bitches the same.
Yeah.
Different languages.
Yeah.
All right, chat. Anything else? Topics that we missed? I think we nailed everything, though. I think we did a pretty good job, guys. You guys did good today.
Thank you.
Oh, Ricky, you hosted the Japan versus Korea 10v10.
Yeah.
You're on the Tekken
yeah.
channel.
Yeah,
That was
somehow they left the keys under the doormat, and I found them. It was easy to get in.
Mm-hmm.
That was cool though. It was a lot of fun. Definitely did not expect it to be that short.
Right.
Like I took a 5-hour energy at like midnight, and I was like, all right, I'm ready. And then it ends at like 2:00, and I'm like, I have 3 more hours to go. What am I doing with my time right now?
Yeah, that
But yeah, it was
really
cool. I
bad.
mean, we got to see Gan fuck up everyone. We got to see Knees Brian for 3 games, only against Gan, and he lost all 3.
Wow.
It was rough.
Yeah.
It was a rough day.
The thing that was funny too, like, before the event happened, they put out those like shit talk videos from each side.
Oh,
that was
yeah.
awesome. And Nee was like,
That was good.
This time, I'm gonna take it serious.
He used the original character. Why would he do that?
I mean,
It's a good place to do
it looked like he was taking it seriously. It was funny because like the first game I was watching, I'm like, he's playing Brian. I'm like, he's not taunting at all. Like there's no taunts coming out. Like he's like, and so in my mind, I'm thinking either he's taking this seriously or he forgot to how to play Brian, right?
Yeah.
And then the next time he played against Gan, he's all taunting the entire time in neutral. And I was like, oh, that's why you don't taunt. That shit sucks.
I remember last year's like Korea versus Japan, and they always do those like hype videos, right? Where remember, like they would always do something. Japan just always like just kills it every time they do some crazy shit. And this time, watching these fools eat, what kind of cake is that?
Castella.
What the hell? Like the dude was like, "I'm gonna eat you." Cake's falling out of his hand. Eats that shit.
Yeah, that was that part, like, so the lore behind that is Castella is like the cake of Noroma's town or whatever. Like, that's what they're known for.
Oh,
It's just funny that in that video he takes like 3 pieces. It's giant, and it's like none of it fits in his mouth. Only like half one piece. I'm like, why are you
all
holding
falling apart and shit.
Like, why are you holding the other 2 pieces? It's like, keep it together.
Yeah. I mean, it was
And then
cool,
Chanel saying, "I will turn you into a chicken bowl."
Yeah.
We got to teach our boy how to talk some shit.
I know if JD was on that shit, he'd be spitting some hella shit talking for sure.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so.
I bet you. I feel like JD only knows how to shit talk in English.
That's what he needs to do.
I know.
Yeah.
And then there'll be subtitles still on the bottom.
Remember when he was talking about Red and Black crying?
Oh my god.
What'd he say?
Remember he's like, we were playing, and then he beat me, and I look over to shake his hand, and I'm like, why are you crying? I can't believe he's crying.
Oh man, good old JD. Somehow, man, he avoided the authorities and everything. Snuck out of Korea. Now he's in America, hanging out in Vegas and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Spreading coronavirus.
Well, Jesus Christ. Let's just hope everything turns out all right. That's all I
Seriously.
can say.
No, seriously, man. But what else?
Everyone wash your hands.
But the 10v10 was cool. Japan wins again. People are saying, like, when's Pakistan?
In the 10v10?
Yeah.
I mean, in my opinion, you can make that shit like bigger, right?
What do you mean by bigger?
Where's Peru? Where's the Philippines?
So
Where's
people have asked
America?
for South America. Yeah.
South
It's
America,
like, where's Europe, right? It's like there's so many different regions that, like, I mean, obviously the 10v10 in that regard was very, it's you saw that fucking video how they had to join forces to defeat Pakistan, but then it's like that shit was so anime. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And it's like it's true though, right? That's the craziest part, is that they're eternal rivals. They've been fighting since the dawn of time. One person holding a Korean stick and the other person holding a Japanese stick. It's like that's it.
I think it's so crazy that Japan won. Like, they won the first 10v10. They win TWT last year, and now they win this 10v10 to kick off the year. It's pretty cool. Like, I just wonder about when the tour starts and we get rolling with it. Who's gonna win? I asked the same question at the end of the TWT 2020 announcement show. To a lot of them. I surprised them. They didn't know. They had no idea. I went off script to ask that question. I was like, I got one more question. Everybody in the room froze. They're like, oh shit, Rip's gonna say something stupid.
Michael Murray was looking to the left and right, like, is anyone gonna stop him?
Somebody tackle him. Yeah, and so that, before I even got a chance to see him, I just asked him a simple question. I was like, what region do you guys think is gonna win TWT 2020? I just want predictions. Predictions. That's all.
Are you asking us that question
Yeah,
too?
I'm asking you right now. Make your prediction. Korea, Japan, USA, Pakistan, India, Ivory Coast. I forgot what the other name of it was. France, UK.
You can only go, it's like, in my mind, there's only 3 big competitors, and then like one very, very small, insignificant competitor, and that's also 2 countries. In my mind, the big 3 are Japan, Korea, Pakistan, and then this one tiny, weird little country. That's 2 countries. Is Europe and America. In my mind.
So who's your pick?
I don't have a pick.
Pick one. Just pick
a region.
One. Yeah, just pick a region. You don't have to pick a player, just a region.
He's probably gonna pick Japan.
Yep. I got to do it for the rights of my last name.
All right, then I'm gonna do it the only way I know how.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going. Fuck, it's too hard. Suiken, you go.
What the hell? Well, I mean, season 1, Korea was very dominant. They really put. I mean, honestly, season 1 was the big one. Japan wasn't able to touch him. Season 2 came around. Japan kind of like started catching up, and then they started closing out some tournaments against top Korean players. And then now season 3, it's total dominance in Japan. Japan has kind of just basically controlled most of the time they fight each other. I think the only time that this was disrupted is Pakistan. So I think Pakistan is probably going to win. I'm just basing it off of like that. So
yeah. I mean, look, none of us. These are all completely wild guesses, essentially. You know,
we're all biased as fuck.
Yeah, I mean, so Rickstah went with Japan. Suiken went with Pakistan. I'm gonna go with USA. USA is gonna win TWT 2020.
Who?
Anakin.
That's the only option.
Who do you think was gonna be? Jimmy J. Cran?
Shadow, maybe.
Oh, Shadow could. I mean, that's exciting.
He could. He just needs the train.
What about Rip?
What about Rip?
Rip who? Rip who?
Come on, I got third in Wednesday Night Fights. That was pretty good.
Hey, you forgot to ask MYK who he thinks is gonna win.
Hey, MYK. Wait, I gotta put him away first. Hey, MYK. Who do you think is gonna win TWT 2020? What region? Oh,
Korea. Yeah, I was gonna say Korea. Yeah,
Korea. Yeah, whatever. Anyways, that does it for the show today. Let's hit him with your follows and stuff. Ricky.
Twitch and Twitter at Ricksteezy, RickSteezy.
I think that was the most complicated you've ever made that sound.
I was find a better way to say that without like thinking about it. Anyways, don't follow me on those things. Just do whatever you got to do. Stay safe.
What's you're gonna get infected from your Twitter and your Instagram?
I don't fucking know, man. This shit's weird.
Stay safe.
Stay safe out there, y'all.
That is like something you would say like on your first date as you're leaving too, Ricky. You'd be like, "Oh man, that date was amazing." Yeah, stay safe. Walks away.
Was that before or after dessert?
Sorry, ladies. Elevators full.
Listen, if you say stay safe after dessert, then it's like it's a little bit too late, dog.
Man, if you had said that shit at the elevator, Ricky, with those girls, sorry, ladies, elevator's full. Stay safe.
What am I? What am I? A shitty Marvel comic? Like, come on, man.
Oh, God.
Keep it moving.
All right, so yeah, you guys can check me out. Twitter, RWEPAL, Repal. Level Up Your Game on Instagram. I'm gonna start posting some stuff probably next week. I got a lot of shit to think of.
When the fuck are you gonna post the finals video in Crazy 360?
I was waiting for the tour to start, man.
You better. Well, I mean,
I didn't put a release date. It's like that video's coming out with fucking Rom. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm already over it.
Coming out spring. Okay, fine. I'll put it out tomorrow. Jeez Louise. Actually,
that's a good video.
Very seriously, I took this GoPro. It's a 360 GoPro camera, and I recorded the finals with Lohi. I actually have it encoded in the right format now, so I can actually upload it. So I can actually get that done tomorrow. So we'll do that. Tomorrow, YouTube channel, you guys will get this Friday. And then I don't know if it'll come out Saturday or Friday. I'll talk to Jin about it. He'll post it. All right?
Yeah.
How about
you can find me.
Damn, you skipped over Suiken?
Did I skip Suiken?
I think you did.
I want to talk about it. Go ahead.
I got you. Look, you can follow Suiken at TK Suiken on Twitter. No. You can follow him on Suiken User at Twitch. And you can follow him on Instagram at Suiken User. See that? I got them all right. Isn't that amazing? Aren't I amazing, Suiken? Thank goodness Uriel's that type exclamation Suiken in the chat so I can see all your socials right there. Isn't that amazing? Yes. let's go to the Left Behind segment.
Oh yeah, let's go there. Let's go there.
Who are you leaving behind? I think I've got mine lined up.
Oh, hey,
how's it going?
almost forgot.
What's up?
Saturday.
What are you doing
me
this
and
weekend?
MYK.
Yeah.
Did you already mention that?
No, I didn't. You should let him know that.
Hey, yeah. Hey, look, everybody, check it out on Saturday. Me and MYK will be doing an IRL stream at the Grand Blue North America release launch party in Hollywood. So make sure you guys tune in. It's going to be definitely on Level Up Your Game. We're going to go over there, clown around, talk some shit. Let's see if we get kicked out, but don't tell anybody else out. Okay.
Yeah. It's going to be a fun event. They're going to have like a little party afterwards. It's going to be, there's like a team Justin plus voice actors versus like team Ricky Ortiz plus voice actors, etc. So, you know, they're going to be chilling, having a good time, playing some Grand Blue. I got the game finally, so I'm going to try it out, see if I like it or not. We'll go from there. Yeah. What? What are you worrying about over there? Aren't you busy with Monster Hunter? Never answering your texts and shit?
I mean, yeah.
Ricky said he liked the game. We were playing it this weekend too.
Oh yeah, you guys went to 3v3. You guys got second. Good shit.
I got my ass kicked the entire time, but in Grand Blue, played a little that like stands on a box, and so the jokes were overflowing.
That guy was too. Oh man.
No, there was a 10-0 tweet that showed that picture of the girl standing on the box. There was like 17 replies and like, it's Rickstah doing esports commentary. And it's like, come on, if you say that, at least tag me in all of them.
You got fans, man. You got fans.
Dude, that what was it? That was at E3, and you were doing commentary, and the guys that were running the camera snuck that shit behind you when no one was paying it, when you weren't paying attention.
I mean,
you were looking on the screen.
First of all,
you had to turn around like, hey, I caught you.
You can't sneak that camera around. That shit was on like those weird cranes that you would see like an NBA game and shit. So that shit, I just remember like turning around. I could just hear it. Like, what is that? Oh, son of a bitch!
Yeah.
I didn't even want to stand on the box. They made me stand on the box.
You should have said, "No, I'm not doing it." Just
refused. I'm doing commentary, Sammy Fish. Like, how do you think of that match?
Yeah.
That didn't go well.
Damn.
Yeah. You got anything to leave behind, Ricky?
Those boxes, because Sammy was the only one that didn't have to use one. I used the big one, and MYK used like a half one. No, they won't talk about MYK's one though, but they'll always talk about mine because mine.
I didn't know Mike had a box.
Yeah, his was very minimal. Like, realistically, he could have just put on like bigger pair of shoes and he would have been fine.
Wear some platforms or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they'll never know about that because my box overshadowed his by like 3 feet.
And they were good boxes too. They're like really
Quality?
nice boxes.
I told them to put my name on it so I to have it, but
damn,
she laughed.
You got to keep it.
No, they gave it to their other esports commentator.
To the girls.
Yeah, and it's true. Tasty Steve uses them too. It's all good, Ricky. You're in good company there. My Left Behind is kind of a weird one, but I'm gonna leave behind all these guys creating fake Eris Instagram accounts and following me. Like, they keep on using me to trick other people to follow them as fake Eris. Like, there's one like avoiding the puddle _ Eris 801 _ you know. And then the whole thing is like if you go through who they're following, it's like Rip, Markman, Tasty Steve.
Wait. So are you the one showing Eris these fake accounts?
I've never shown Eris ever. I told No Pants about it yesterday, I think.
Oh, because that's how he's finding out about it.
Oh, he knows about it? What did he say?
He's posting it on Twitter to be like, report this bitch. That's not me.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, I wonder if they're getting taken down. I hope they're getting taken down. Because they're mad annoying. Because I thought one of them was Eris. I was like, oh shit, did he finally make an Instagram? You know, and I started like looking through his followers. And I'm like, Rip, Markman, Tasty Steve, etc. I'm like, oh, this is fucking Eris. This is sick. And then I get down to Final Fantasy 15. I'm like, you motherfucker, you ain't no Eris, you know? Hell no. Yeah.
I clicked on one of the pictures and there was like 17 hashtags. I'm like, Eris doesn't know the meaning of hashtags.
Hell no, dude. Anyways, that does it for the BOOMcast. Thank you guys for watching. We'll catch you guys next time. Peace.
Adios.
Do we play outro music or something here?
Are we still on?
Yeah.
I think maybe.
Usually we do.
Maybe you can like freestyle it, like.
But just like my socials and stuff, you forgot my Left Behind.
Suiken, you had no input on that. You suck. Hey, by the way, I have a t-shirt for sale. Wow, why am I so big here? You guys see it? It look it like this. Nice, huh?